Considering the way things are right now, I decided that we'd do a flood video instead of anything else. Besides, if you can see, I'm going to turn the camera around here so you can see. This is how the weather's been for the last week and a half, 2 weeks now. If you look, you can see there's a lot of water here on Lake Onalaska. I don't know if you can see it down there or not, but the spillway is, you can't see it. The spillway is covered. It's just a patch of broken water down there. The islands are all underwater. I mean, you can still see the trees and stuff like that there, but, you know, if you look at this one over here, if there is any solid ground above water, I'd be surprised. The bigger ones, they might have some, but that's a lot of water on the lake. And the train is moving slowly. There was just a derailment, actually 2 derailments down south of here, about 30-40 miles. One was because of the water, and the other one they're saying is not. But you know, considering where the tracks are, right on the banks of the Mississippi, with water on both sides of them, I'd have to say that it had something to do with the water. All right, we moved downriver a little bit here. And you can see what I was saying about the spillway. If you see that line of choppy water right there, that's the spillway. That's completely underwater. And I don't know if you can see them or not, but there's people out there fishing on the end of the, whatever you call that, abutment. But this down here used to be Size Landing. We come down here and buy our red worms and stuff, and we go fishing. Almost every day of my junior high and high school years. But yeah, you can see straight across where there's supposed to be island, but there's no island. Excuse me. And you can see all the way across to French Island over there, where you shouldn't be able to see. And up to the lake there, that is a lot of water. Those trees and stuff down there is where we used to park our bikes. And that used to be the landing where you'd rent your boats and stuff. So.
Well, let's hope they keep that on the fucking tracks, huh?
Yeah, let's hope so. Don't know what that was about, but see, they've moved a few things out of the area down here. But we're going to move down river a little bit and give you another shot. Alright, we're in the lot of one of the local businesses here. On the lower end of Onalaska, the south side, whatever you want to call it. You can see how close the water is to the tracks. If you look right over there, it's pretty evident it's only a couple more feet before it's up over the bank and into the tracks and into the business. And we're supposed to have rain and snow showers for the next 4 days from what the news was telling us. So this could be worse than what they were predicting. Right now it's not too good. See, it's already starting to creep onto some of the streets down here in the south end. It's already way up into the reserve wetland or whatever you want to call it. And that's just here. Huh, look at that. Alright, we're about a mile downriver now. We're at the La Crosse Eagle Watch on the north side. And the river is right here. This is the Black River that's fed by Lake Onalaska. Connects over there to the west in, I don't know, 5 or 6 different places with the Mississippi, and then pours down into the Mississippi farther south here. But yeah, the I-90 bridge right there. If I zoom in a little bit, maybe I can get a better picture of that. Yeah, you can see how high the water is there. And it's actually higher on one side because the bridge goes uphill. So you can see all the water, all the islands underwater again. That wide shot going on. Well, it looks like the pussy willows like it. Guess what? It's starting to rain. Time to hit the truck. Just driving down the highway, thought maybe you'd like to see some of this. It's never usually up this close. I mean, yeah, we've had water breach the bank and come up before, but you know, nothing like this. And there's something real interesting up here. There's a place here called Black's Cove. You can't ever see it from the highway. Yeah, let me get you out into the window better. That's Black's Cove. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Gill's Cove now. This is the Black River Beach. And you can see the water has taken over quite a bit of the land here. It's almost into the housing development down there. As a matter of fact, I can't really tell from here, but it might already be. See, they've got it blocked off. I can't get any closer. I'm not even walking up to it. Because that's a lot of water out there. And all this stuff here that should be, you know, 6 to 8 feet lower. This is the Clinton Street landing. Yeah, the landing is actually probably 20 to 25 feet farther out than the water is. You can actually see the difference in the water from where the landing is and where the water's free flowing. So I'm going to get out and get up on the bridge and show you the park and stuff. Hey, it's creeping up into the park any way I can. Just so everybody knows where I am. Why not? Walk down the end of the fence, that way you can see it a little better. There's the island over there. The landing on that side of the river and the parking lot is all underwater. This part of the river is usually like this all over, you know. The water comes up, the island goes under. But back into the parking lot over there, never like that. Now you can see all the way down to Logger Field down there. There's no separation between land and well, yeah, there's separation between land and the, but you can see where the end of the docks for the boathouses are. That's where the land starts, supposedly. And it's raining again. So if I get some water on my lens, I'm sorry. And as you can see, you know, they're not joking. They said it crested at 15.5. Well, I don't believe that. With all the rain and stuff we're supposed to have the next 4 days, I think it's going to get higher. I'm getting out of the rain. My mama didn't raise no fool. Maybe. Take your pick, I don't care. There we go. This is a swamp. You know, our federated wetlands or whatever. As you can see, they're just engulfed in water. It's usually nice green, maybe some muskrat huts, but you know, this is the way it used to be when I was a kid. I don't know how many of you saw my last video on the beer, wine, and cheese. Last Saturday it was. So yeah, 7 days. And I'm going to walk down this way a little farther so I can get a good shot of this here. But if any of you remember the part of the video where we were in the wine trail tent, that's the wine trail tent right over there. And it's underwater, or in water. I shouldn't say underwater. It's not completely underwater, but it's in the water. And I'm not sure how much of the fest grounds have actually been taken over by the water, but you know, it looks like it might be a pretty good piece. I'd walk over to find out, but I'm not sure if I can get past the river over here. Alright, we are down at Riverside Park right now. And as you can see, my wife and I have sat at these very benches right here watching fireworks. And guess what's right up next to us? Yep. And here come the ducks. Oh, there's another one. Anyway, big logs hanging out. They took out the, can you see it there? The roadblock thing in the water? Yeah. This is how you know when it's up over the levee at Riverside Park that the water's getting high. I'm going to end the video here. Just walk down a little bit. I was going to go up on the big bridge and stuff like that and get a real wide view, but I don't think I need to. I think this pretty much says it all. And besides, I don't feel like climbing up the bridge. The park is closed, blocked off down at the north end there. I'm in the south end. And I don't know how far the water comes up there, but it looks like it's up over the road maybe. They just put in a new levee down there too, so. But yeah, this is spring 2023 in La Crosse, Wisconsin, folks. And if they get heavy rain and snow up north farther, seems like they always are, it's heading this way. Another piece of driftwood. Ducks are happy. Nothing wrong with that. Ducks should always be happy. Well, I'm gonna go home and put this video together. Y'all stay safe, stay healthy, stay informed. And remember, pick up your brass.